What did a nurse do or say that made you immediately request another nurse? My dad has type 1 diabetes and was recovering from gallbladder surgery at our small local hospital. He was still pretty out of it from the anesthesia, so I stayed overnight to keep an eye on him. Around 11 p.m., this new nurse I hadn't seen before came in for his insulin shot. I'd been managing my dad's diabetes with him for years, so I knew his routine by heart. Long-acting insulin, 18 units, every night at the same time. This nurse grabbed a pen from her cart and started prepping the injection. Something felt off. The pen looked different. "Excuse me," I said. "Can you just double-check what type that is?" She didn't even look up. "I've got this handled," but I could see the label from where I was sitting. It was rapid-acting insulin, not long-acting, and the dose dial was set way too high. "Hey, I think that's the wrong insulin," I said, standing up. That's when she turned and gave me this look like I just told her how to breathe. "You need to let the professionals do their job, sweetie." My blood pressure shot through the roof. This woman was about to inject my unconscious father with enough fast-acting insulin to put him in a coma. I stepped between her and my dad's bed. "Can you please just check his chart?" She actually rolled her eyes. "Look, honey, I've been doing this for 20 years. Your dad will be fine." 20 years of what? Almost killing patients? I wasn't moving. "That's rapid-acting insulin set to 28 units. His chart says long-acting 18 units. She glanced at the pen for the first time, and I saw her face change slightly. But instead of admitting the mistake, she doubled down. "The doctor probably changed his orders. I know what I'm doing." That's when I lost it. I grabbed the medication tray myself and read the labels out loud. Wrong insulin type, wrong dosage. If she'd given him that shot, he would have crashed within minutes. "Get out," I said. "Get out right now." She started arguing, but I was already reaching for the call button. "I want to speak to your supervisor immediately, and you're not coming back in this room." The charge nurse showed up 5 minutes later. I explained everything while the original nurse stood there looking like she wanted to disappear. The supervisor checked the chart, looked at the insulin pen, and her face went white. "Oh my god," she whispered. The nurse tried to make excuses, but the supervisor cut her off. "You're reassigned for the rest of the shift. I'll handle this patient personally." After the nurse left, the supervisor turned to me. "You probably saved your father's life tonight. That dose would have put him in severe hypoglycemia." They had to fill out incident reports and everything. The supervisor stayed with us for the next hour, making sure my dad's actual medication was given correctly. Around 3 a.m., a different nurse came in to check his vitals. She was quiet for a minute, then leaned over and whispered, "I heard what happened earlier. You did the right thing. That could have gone very, very badly." I never told my dad how close he came to slipping into a diabetic coma that night. He was already stressed enough about the surgery. The hospital called the next day to apologize and let us know the nurse was being investigated. Apparently, this wasn't her first medication error. My dad recovered perfectly from his surgery, but I still get chills thinking about what would have happened if I hadn't been there, or if I just trusted that 20-year veteran to do her job right.